Yo, what it is, it's your boy, Big Freeze, and I'm back with some more vids, some more Street Fighter vids. I'm going to talk to y'all for a little bit. I've been away for a minute with it. Don't want to oversaturate your brains with a whole bunch of Street Fighter stuff. I know I do with the 2K vids. I just can't stop. I'm like Puffy, you know what I'm saying? Take that, man. Yo, I want to send a shout out to my first players crew. Blade DCI, and shout out to Blip, Esco, and all the affiliates is down with first players, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can check us out. We got a website coming up, a revamp to the old website, and we got a podcast on deck. It's not going to be with me, but, you know, with the usual suspects. Shout out to the homie Worst Case. Yeah, so, you know, we back at it with this Street Fighter. I'm getting better. You know, I know you may have seen the last couple vids with me doing, talking about the Hori fight pad, the Hori FC4. It's dope, man, you know. Unfortunately for me, you know, I'm a little bit, I don't know, I guess heavy-handed with it, so, you know, I have to use, like, I had to put band-aids around some of my fingers, man, because, at least one of my fingers, because of the fact, you know, sometimes it gets intense. I keep pressing up upon one of my fingers, and it just really irritates it, so the band-aid acts as a little cushion there. You know, anything to get maximum comfort while you're trying to beat down these foes out here. But, it's a pretty good fight pad, man, real talk, you know. I know we talked about the other ones, and I've seen since then a couple videos where, you know, people have actually co-signed what I said about this fight pad, you know. It's definitely for the fighter, you know. I don't know how well it worked with any of the other games, but any fighting games rather, but that Street Fighter 5 is pretty sweet. With that Hori fight pad, you know, you could do a number of things with it that makes it sweet, you know. Like I was telling you in the video about Turbo, yeah, that's good. I really don't use that function, but there are other ones, like, you know, you can adjust the D-pad, you know. That right there is pretty slick, if you ask me. You can, depending on what type of what hand you mostly game on, left or right-handed or whatever, you can actually switch those controls up to accommodate you, you know. And it's dope.
You win. Fight.
Yeah, moving on. So we still got like I said, this is a collection of my Ryu fights, man. I'm a big Ryu guy. If I haven't told you before, I've always been fascinated with him. He's like the most basic character, but has the, like, some of the strongest moves. And when you pull him off, man, you know, it's like a sight to behold, man. Of course, you know, everybody likes the new guy. Speaking of which, that's Alex. They've added him since the update. And speaking of, while we're talking about Alex, there is, you know, if you ain't know by now, there's an update that just came out for Street Fighter 5. And it allows you to do a couple of things. Like, they've added, like, tutorials to it. Amongst other things, they've added a function where when you play against your opponent online, you get to, you know, you can choose to, you know, run it back, you know. They give you an opportunity to run it back. And that goes for rank and or casual, and I'm quite sure for, you know, the battle lounge and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty neat there. I kind of dig that, you know, getting the opportunity to get back at the guy, or, you know, try to make it a two-for. You know, they added Alex, and apparently he's free for a limited time, you know, so, you know, everybody get accustomed to using them and stuff. But then when I guess the next update, you know, you'll have to use your fight money to purchase him, and that's probably going to be the case with most of the characters that they're going to be bringing out. I think it's supposed to be maybe 5 or 6 more characters supposed to be coming out. Other stuff, it's like little stuff now. You can, the Capcom fighter market or whatever they call it, is open now, so you can buy like stuff for your fighter. You can buy new titles and stuff, colors for your fighter profile. It's pretty neat. I like that. So yeah, while we're on the subject of the new update, I forgot to mention about the spectator mode that they added in the Battle Lounge now. So, I'm not sure how many players. I think it may be 6, maybe more. Don't quote me. But, just like the old Street Fighters, you can hop in and participate in the Battle Lounge and watch your fellow players go at it until it's your turn. I'm a big fan of that. I thought that was just really amazing, you know what I'm saying? This was my first time ever knocking somebody, by the way, on the bus. And, realizing that, you got some of these interactive stages. I don't know which other one it is. I know there's the other end of this stage is like the door, like to the restaurant or whatever. I thought that was pretty sweet. But yeah, that Battle Lounge has, that's beefed up there because, you can join with your homies and, y'all can get it popping. And it's not just for one player, 2 players anymore, man. So I think that right there is dope, and it's about time they brought that shit back. You know what's wild about Street Fighter 5? This new, what they had when it first came out is survival, man. On the surface it's like, you can make it through it, man. You gotta fight a single round. Of course the easy one is the first one or whatever, but they give you a little test there. You gotta fight, I think, like 10 players or something like that. It's like, it used to be called Hell. Now I guess after the update they changed it to Extreme. That one you gotta go like 100. I made it like to 48 when I tried, 48 or 46 I think, for the Extreme level on survival, man. It's that one, man. It gets harder. It really does kick your ass. But to be honest with you, that was the first one I started. I went past the easy, the hard. I went through all of them. I didn't even go through that. I just went right to hell. Went straight to hell. And I made it to, decent level, but I got to do better on that one. But that's what makes it good, man. It measures your skill as a Street Fighter, aficionado with it. Whether you're a novice or you're a casual, or you're a hardcore, or Mr. Unfuckwittable like the man Daigo himself, or a couple of these other brothers I've been seeing out here doing their thing, man. I've been hitting the tapes. Like I said, that survival give you a run for your money, though. It's no joke. Just even on I think the normal one, I think it's 30. You got to go through 30 fighters, man. I keep making it to the last one, and it's Bison or whatever. But he just give you that business, bro. And I like the fact that throughout the level they give you your option whether you can purchase you wanna purchase a level up on your V gauge or your attack. They give you a percentage in your attack. Like, I think that's dope. They give it to you like 3 times. You can choose it. 3 levels. But you got to be wise with your decision, because you only get one choice per round. So, you know, if you need, because they offer you, you know, health, and it comes like in like low, medium, high, full. You know, I mainly use the, you know, the health, of course, but earlier on I was using, you know, the attack mode. You know, I think it's like 15, then it's 30. You know, I think it's one more if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that gives you some sort of help, and it also, you know, increase your EX. You know, so you got to be wise on what you choose. You know, but that survivor is the way to go to kind of, you know, bolster up your player. You know, it's tough.
You win.
Yo, you can hit me up over Twitter at Freezola75, and I'm also on YouTube. Just do a search for Freezo TV. And as always, y'all, thanks for kicking it with Freezo.